Hi everyone. I've been thinking about you. I hope everything's going all right. I've been working hard. Honestly, it's been crazy nuts. Um, Trying to get some stuff ready for everyone. Um, I hope that as we move forward, you will, continue to enjoy the class, and you'll have to just give me feedback as we move through. I have been figuring things out. I've learned tons, just so much. And I hope that we can make everything work. So, um, as far as keeping the class going, everything's a go. We will still have some tests, more little essay kind of things. We will have some activities. We will do some reading. I gave you all your seamstress book, so hopefully you have brought that home and your The World Must Know book. Everything else I will link and give you access to. Um, so you won't need to worry about that. I am working on figuring out how to get you all the movies. I am hoping that we will be done with this early May, but who knows, right? Um, we'll roll with it. Um, it will be fine. However it works out, it's going to be fine. We're going to be okay, and you'll have access to everything. So, you're just gonna have to let me know. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. If I can't do something, maybe I can figure out how to make something else work. Anyway, let's just move forward. And I've missed you. I just don't know what to tell you outside of that. This isn't how I imagined the end of a lot of your senior year to go. And I was so looking forward to having you all like with me. Um, it is what it is. Know you're loved, and I miss you. So if there's anything that I can do, let me know. And I guess it's time to just get started. Okay? So why don't we do that? I will show you what I have for you, and I want you to be wowed. I wish you could collectively go, ooh, ah, because that's how I feel that you should respond. Okay, so I'm going to pause, and then I'm going to let the camera take you to the screen. So here we go. Okay, so I'm back. All right, are you ready? Are you ready to be wowed? Okay, so this is what's going to happen. You are going to go into classroom, and you are going to go under distance learning week 1 and 2 infographic. You're going to click on this, and you're going to see this drop down, and you're going to click on this then. And look what comes up. Oh my gosh, is this not amazing? Okay, it gets better. It gets better. So, um, you'll see that I've got a little note for you up here. You're also going to see that this is 2 weeks worth of work. And actually, it's a little bit more than that, but 2 weeks worth of work. And we might as well just get started here. So, the very first thing, you're going to see this bar here, and these little icons have links. So this one's a video, this one's a book, this one's a video, this one's a video. Now this gives you the topic right underneath, And then there is the assignment. So if you click on the box, that's the assignment. Now these buttons down here are not really buttons. They don't link anywhere. But they do give you an estimation as far as the amount of time for you to like plan. That's all. And then this, it all deals with the book, The Seamstress. So we'll come back down here momentarily. Okay. So it really doesn't matter which order you want to do these things. They're all due on April 10th, all of them. Not the seamstress, they've got their own dates. But these 4 assignments are due on April 10th. So here we go. So you're going to click on this. I know, is that crazy, nuts, amazing? It takes you right to the video. Right to the video. And it deals with the Hitler Youth. So pretty darn cool. Then when you go back here, it shows you the assignment. It's all right there. Now, it doesn't matter if you write on yours here. Well, yeah, it does. You would have to make a copy otherwise. This is what the assignment is. You can go into Google Classroom to the worksheets and pull this one up. And this is the one that if you typed directly on, then you could submit. You'll make it work. I believe in you. So you'll make it work. Then you go back. And what I did here is this one you need The World Must Know. Now, I am planning to scan the reading. Actually, I have scanned the reading. And I have to link it yet and put it in Classroom, just in case someone didn't bring home The World Must Know or you left it at grandma's or whatever. But this will be in Classroom, but it's not there yet. Then you go back and you do this video, and this is about Kristen. Oh, wait. Sorry, we'll go. Stop. We'll go back here. The assignment for this one is a slideshow. So after you've read The World Must Know, pages 39 to 64, you're going to pick 6 to 10. You're going to create 6 to 10 slides that will represent different things that you came across in your reading. You don't have to go into long extended essays about things, but you want to demonstrate to me that you have an understanding of the information. Like what were the big things, or what were the things that touched you or intrigued you, that kind of thing. Just put together a slideshow, give it a title. You can use pictures off the internet, but use the information. It needs to correlate or coordinate with the information from the book on those pages. So it's just a way to reinforce that information. Okay, so then you go back, you click on this, and since I already did, it's right here. And this is going to talk about Kristallnacht. 1938 is specifically what it's going to talk to you about. And then, just like the other, there is a worksheet here. Shows up here. And actually what you're going to do is you are going to see how this says. It says, write a thank you letter to one of the survivors from the video. So after you've watched the video, you are going to write a thank you letter. So this actually has a couple purposes. One, it allows you to reflect on the information that was provided in the video. But the second thing is it also takes you through a template for a thank you letter, because you know what? The rest of your life, you're going to be writing thank you letters. So, or you should be anyway. And so this takes you through that. And then I made some adjustments in here so that it kind of tells you what you should put in each paragraph. And then you're going to submit this as well into Classroom. And that's right here, the Kristallnacht thank you letter. So you can go back in and do that. And then finally, this video, this is really kind of creepy. So, Caring Corrupted, the Killing Nurses of the Third Reich. This, I have never used this before. But I thought that it was really interesting when I was, looking at different things, and just valuable. So, what I have you doing with that is, if you go back over here, the Caring Corrupted, it has a link to the Florence Nightingale Pledge, which is like a nurse's pledge. So you can read that. And then it says list the basic principles of the pledge. So you would go back through this and what are the basic principles. And then it says below to help you focus on the video, right? So here's about the pledge. Then you go over here and you do how they met Florence Nightingale, the ideas, the principles from the pledge, and then how they didn't. So you're doing that, and then you're answering or writing a reflection paragraph here. Then, again, I will link. What else you will find in here will be a link to the reading that I've scanned. Now I'm going to come back here, and this is going to be, if you look, it gives you the page numbers that you need to read to in this button. And it says when it's due. So week 1, by April 4th, you need to have this done. By April 11th, you need to have this done. By April 18th, you need to have this done. And by April 25th, you need to have this done. That's how it is. And so you click on here. And for those of you who've taken psych, this is going to be easy. You've done this kind of thing before. Thought-provoking questions. The Seamstress. Week 1, preface. You read the preface, the intro, and up to 69. And then this will allow us to, since we can't have discussions, this is going to take the place of the discussions. It's also going to take the place of the test. So this is a good thing. This is a good thing. So what you're going to do is you're going to type in the date, and then the author is you. So let's say it's 3:30 Rink. You can put your first name, last name, whatever you want. You're going to say, like, oops, is this going to go? Oh. All right. So on pages, let's say 30, I'm making this up, you guys, 31, the author tells of her experience when she blah, 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 blah. And so explain what the book says about the concept, okay? Then state your thoughts that correct or connect to the concept, and then clearly pose your question. So I was thinking about life as people, were being taken away from their families, blah, 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 blah. And at that point, you pose your question. So, how do you suppose people reconciled their excitement for their future, their fear of their lost future, the fear of their past? Like, how do all these things collide? How do people deal with that? And so then you pose that question in your blog post. All right. And then, okay, so then finally pose your question for people to possibly respond to. Then, let's say I wanted to respond to this, but I'm going to pretend that I'm now Bob. Okay, so 4-1, Bob, J, and I'm going to respond. So I'm going to click here. Now I need to get this over here. Rink. I thought that was interesting too. Right now, as we are somewhat quarantined, I can better understand some of the restrictions. Although life at home is easy, there are challenges. That makes me think it must have been unbelievably difficult as they blah, 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 blah. Okay, so you write your blog here and you respond over here. Now, when you go up here, notice the requirements for each section is 1 TPQ, so 1 blog post, and 2 responses. So for 2 different people, you are going to respond over here. That's the requirement. And if you need to add, you can highlight whatever. So let's say you want to add here, under here. Let's say that that's what you wanted to do. You would highlight, and then you would right click, and you could add some, oops, where did that go? I added it above. So if I highlight, right click, I can delete the row. And if I highlight this and right click, I can insert a row below. That's how that works. Okay, so let's go back through that. This tells you what the page numbers are, and if you click on it, it will take you to the blogs. Now the blogs are set up so that you do not have to go into Classroom to get to them. You do not, let me say that again, you do not have to go to Classroom to get to them. You should be able to edit them and add to it, and I will be able to access it. Okay, I will be able to go in to my drive and find the Seamstress Week 1 and be able to go through and get all of your points. So you want to make sure that you do this for each of the sections. Now, for planning purposes, you are going to want to pay attention to this one because the second week is the longest. So pay attention, be ready for that. And then these do not take as long. So week 1 and week 2 are your longest reading sections, and then 3 and 4 are shorter. All right. Now, when you're all done, you're going to do feedback, and notice this. You click up there, and it gives you a feedback chart, and you're going to provide me with some feedback. Now, I have an office hour, and I will send out through Google Hangout an invite. Now, an office hour, my office hour, you do not have to come to. You don't. It's there for you. I will post like how to contact me, how to get on and talk to me. But I will have an office hour from 12:30 to 1, and you can join me. You don't have to. You can send me a text. My cell phone number is 320-287-1697. Um, and that's how you're going to do it. So this is in Classroom. It's the infographic, and everything's connected to it. The worksheets are all here. I will put the reading in here as well. And after that, we're going to watch a movie called Conspiracy. And I'm super excited about that because I think I've figured out how to get you the movies. So, um, yeah, that's how that goes. All right, so I am going to pause and I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, what do you think? Doable? I hope so. Um, it's hard for me to know exactly how much you have as far as work for other classes. Um, this still is a college class. We'll be moving into more of the videos soon. You're just, like I say, you're just going to have to get a hold of me if something's up. I know that there might be. So we're going to all do our best to work together and get this done, and it's going to be okay. So, pretty cool infographic, right? I I was psyched. I was psyched because I had never done one before, and I thought, did pretty well. So I hope that's how you feel about your stuff as we all learn and progress and do this. So again, I miss you. I'm so sorry that this is how this is working. Um, but hopefully we're safe. Stay healthy. Wash your hands. Take care of one another. Support one another. Uh, I'll send something out because I plan to do coffee pretty regularly. And if you want to join me, you're welcome to. So keep an eye out for that and just take care. All right? Remember, you're loved. And if there's anything I can do, I will. Take care. Talk to you soon.